So yesterday I have told you about reflection of light and the terms that we use in reflection of light. The terms are incident ray, reflected ray, point of incidence, normal, angle of incidence, and angle of reflection. I'm just zooming this part here. So when the light ray is falling on the smooth surface, here it is mirror, that ray is called the incident ray. That means the light ray that is falling on any surface, that is called incident ray. Then the light ray that is getting reflected by the smooth surface, that is called reflected ray. And the point at which the light ray is getting reflected, that point is called point of incidence. Now, if we imagine or draw an imaginary line through this point of incidence, then that line will be called the normal. So the imaginary line through the point of incidence, that is called the normal. Now the angle between the normal and the incident ray, that is called the angle of incidence or I, and the angle between the reflected ray and the normal, that is called the angle of reflection or R, small r. So these are some terms that are used in case of reflection of light. Reflection can be of two types. One is regular reflection, another one is irregular type or mode of reflection. Now I have told you previously in previous classes about plane mirror, right? So there are two different types of mirrors. One is plane mirror and another is spherical mirror or curved mirror. So how do this curved mirror look like? The curved mirror look like this. These are the curved mirrors. So the plane mirror doesn't have any curve. It is simply straight. Okay. So two types of mirrors are there. One is plane mirror, another is curved mirror or spherical mirror. So this one is the plane mirror, and these that you can see, these pictures, these are the curved mirrors or spherical mirrors. Two types of curved mirrors are there. If the mirror is curved to the outward direction, like this, you can see the protected silver coating is to the back side. That means the object will be placed to this place. Okay, so this is the front side. So if the mirror is curved to the outward direction, then that will be called a convex mirror. Similarly, if the mirror is curved to the inward direction, here you can see this is the side which one is protected by the silver lining. That means if we place an object in front of the mirror, we will have to place it here. So this side is curved to the inward direction. So this type of mirror will be called the concave mirror. Okay. Now there are some, if we place any object in front of the convex mirror or concave mirror, then there are some characteristics of that object or that image that will be formed that we can see or we can observe. A very good example of concave and convex surface is the spoon that we use. We use the spoon in our daily life while eating anything. So the spoon, the steel spoon that is made up of steel, that can be a very good example of convex and concave surface. How the spoon can be a very good example? You will see an erect image. Just look here. This line. Take an example of a shining steel spoon. Bring your face closer to its bulging side. Bulging side means the side that is curved to the outward direction. So if you bring your face to the bulging side, what you will see? You will see an erect image of your face in it. Now turn to the inner side of the spoon. Inner side means this side of the spoon. If you turn that side towards your face, what you will see? You will see an inverted image of your face on the spoon. Thus, the outer surface of the spoon that is bulging out, it is known as the convex surface. And The inner curved surface is known as the concave surface. A spherical mirror can be of two types. This is how the spherical mirror can be of two types. That is concave mirror and convex mirror. So I can show you one picture so that you can understand it better. Can you see this one? This image? Can you all see this image? Okay. So here also you can see, you are muted, so you can't answer. Okay, so here you can see that it's a spoon, right? What I have just told you that is written in your book, the back side or the side bulging out. See this one. It is curved to the outward direction. That is called the convex side or convex surface. Okay, similarly, the front side with the help of which we eat the food, that is curved to the inward direction. This side is called the concave side, or this surface is known as the concave surface. So how will the image look like if you bring your face in front? If you bring your face in front of this side, in front of the spoon, then how will the image look like? The image, when you will bring the convex side of the spoon in front of your face, then how will the image look like? Like this. So this is how it will look. You can see the convex side. This one is convex. Okay, and this one is concave. So to the convex side, if you bring the convex side of the moon in front of your face, then it will look straight or erect. But if you bring the concave side of the spoon in front of your face, then you will see that the image is not erect. The image is inverted. See? So this is the simple and the most common characteristic of the image that is formed in a concave and convex surface. Okay, this is same in case of concave and convex mirror, concave and convex surface, and concave and convex lenses. So you will read about lenses also later, but this particular characteristic of the image that is formed on this concave or convex surface, that will be same in all the cases. Okay. So now let's see, some terms are also there. When the light will get reflected, when the light gets reflected through these surfaces, then some terms are there that we use. Those terms are, first term that we use is the pole. What is a pole or P? The center of the surface, that is called pole or P. The center of the surface or center of the mirror, that is called pole or P. Now what is center of curvature? Center of curvature is the center of the sphere of which the mirror forms a part. That means if this is the pole and we draw a line through the pole, that will be called the principal axis. So this one will be the principal axis. This will be the pole. This one will be the principal axis. And here, this point will be called the center of curvature. Okay. So again, I'm telling you, the point present at the center of the surface or mirror, that is called the pole. And the point that is apart, that is not present on the mirror or on the surface, that is a part of it, that is far away from it, but the center away from it, but the center or the point which is present on the principal axis, that is called the center of curvature. And what is principal axis? The imaginary line that goes through the center of curvature and the pole. that is called principal axis. So I have denoted the principal axis here with A, center of curvature with C, and pole with P. So these are the common terms that we use. Now one of the most common terms are, common terms are principal focus. So what is principal focus? Focus means the point where all the light rays will meet. Okay, where all the light rays will meet together or will join together, that is called the principal focus. Here you can see it is written, all the rays of light reflect from the curved surface of the mirror, they meet at a point. The point where all the light rays meet, that point is known as the principal focus. So let's see, open the next page. Here you can see, in case of convex mirrors, so all the light rays that form on the mirror, they will meet at a point. This point is known as center of focus or simply focus. We denote it with F. Okay. Here also you can see the point at which all the light rays meet, that is called the focus. Here also you can see that the point where all the light rays will meet, that is called the focus. And another term is there, that is called the focal length. So what is the focal length? The distance between the pole and the focus. The distance between the pole and the focus, that is called the focal length. This distance. So again I am telling you, students, just listen to me very carefully. The point present at the center of the surface, that is called pole. We denote it with P. Next, the center which is present away from the surface, that is called center of curvature, that is denoted by C. And the line across the imaginary line that goes through this pole and center of curvature, this line is called the axis. Okay, it is denoted by A. And the point at which all the light rays will come and meet together, that point is known as focus. We denote it with F. Okay, the distance between the F and the P, the distance between the F, that is focus, and P, that is pole, this distance is known as the focal length. We denote it with small f. So these are the terms in case of reflection through a concave or convex mirror. So you must practice these two images. They are very, very important and many questions come from this part. Mark it as very, very important. Now I'm going to show you another picture. You can see here, in case of concave lens and convex lens. I will tell you about lens later, but before that, in case of concave surface or concave mirror and convex mirror also, the same thing happens. So if the light rays are passing through a convex lens, then the light rays will meet at a point. That means the image will be concentrated image. The image will be concentrated. When the light rays are passing through a convex lens, they will meet at a point. Okay, that is called F. But if the light rays are passing through a concave lens, then they will never meet at any point. They will get scattered. So if the light rays are passing through the convex lens, then they will meet at a point just behind the lens. But if the light rays are passing through a concave lens, then they will get scattered. They will go away from each other. They will never meet at a particular point called focus. Now here you have seen three different types of mirrors: plane mirror, concave mirror and convex mirror. So in this picture you can see it's a summary of all the mirrors. You have learned about mirrors in details in your chapter, in your book. So this is the summary of all the mirrors. Here you can see these are the characteristics that are formed in different types of mirrors. The first point is size. Size of the image that is formed on different mirrors. So the size of the image in case of plane mirror, it is same as the object. This is why when we stand in front of the mirror, the image that we see, that is exactly the height and the size is exactly as the height and size that we have. Next one, the size for concave mirror. Concave means which one? Which is grooved or which is curved to the inward direction. So this is the concave mirror. So when the object is closer than the principal focus, then it will be larger than the object. So it will zoom in. The image will be larger than the object. But if in a concave mirror, the object is beyond the principal focus, then it will be larger than the object, but smaller as object distance increases. That means the distance between the concave mirror and the object. If the distance increases, then the image of the object will be smaller. If the distance decreases, then the image will be larger. That means if the object comes closer to the concave mirror, it will become larger, it will seem larger. And if the object is kept away from the concave mirror, it will look smaller. In case of convex mirror, the object is always smaller. Sorry, the image is always smaller than the object. Next is attitude. That means the image is upright or inverted. In case of plane mirror, the image is upright. That means if you are standing in front of a mirror, plane mirror, you will see that your heads and legs are in the same direction that you have. It will not be inverted. Similarly, in concave mirror, if the object is close, then it will be upright. But if the object is away or object is beyond the principal focus, then the image will be inverted, as I have just showed you here. See, the image is inverted, right? So this one here, the image is inverted because the object is away from the principal focus. Now you see, if the object is, in case of convex mirror, the image is always upright, so it will never be inverted. Similarly, the locations are also there and type of images are also there. The type of image for plane mirror is virtual. Virtual image means what? I have told you yesterday that virtual image means the image is formed beyond the mirror. Okay, not on the surface. It is formed beyond the mirror. So now the type of image for concave mirror is also virtual, but it will become real when the object is beyond the principal focus. As I have just showed you, the focus, where the focus will be, you should draw the focus or where the focus is situated. But in case of convex mirror, the type of image is always virtual. So this is very important. This table is very important. This picture is very important, as the complete detailed structure that you have learned in your book, that complete detailed portion is summarized in this table. So if you can memorize this table, you can memorize the whole thing. There are some uses of these curved mirrors also. So these uses I will tell you tomorrow. Now you just read this portion, and if any part, see these two pictures are very, very important. You will have to practice drawing these pictures. And never forget to draw the arrows. Arrow means this way and it is getting reflected, so the arrow will be to the outward direction. So never forget to draw the arrows when you will draw these pictures. Okay, now I'm giving you 1 minute. Everyone just go through this part, because so many terms are there that are used in this part. If any of you have any query, you can raise your hand. Okay, I will try to solve that. Just go through this part that I have told you, read it, and if you have any query, you raise your hand. Okay.